going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
This is more than a school. It's where early mornings turn into big goals, where ideas start small and grow into something real. It's classrooms that don't look like classrooms, lessons that don't stay on paper, and students who are learning by doing. Here, you don't just prepare for the future, you step into it. Whether that's in a lab, on a job site, on a stage, or leading something of your own. It's teachers who know your name and push you to become who you're meant to be. It's friendships, Friday nights, hard work, and pride that carries far beyond these halls. Because what's built here doesn't stay here. Lawrence County High School. This is where your future begins.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Hi, I'm Corey Rochelle, Director of Sales and Marketing here at Tennessee Valley Media Group. And first off, I want to say to all of our loyal customers, thank you. It's because of you that we're able to bring you all the games on the X Sports Network and all the weather coverage that you see here at Tennessee Valley Weather. Second off, I want to reach out to all of you that's in our county and our surrounding area, all you small business owners, large business owners who would like to take your business and marketing to the next level. We have outstanding numbers. Our products are seen all over the state and all across the United States. So feel free to reach out to us. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and you could just simply pick up the phone and call us here at the office. We look forward to speaking with you in the future. Thanks.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Bring your outdoor dreams to life at Loretto Nursery and Landscaping. This one-stop shop can help you get your project done from start to finish. Go see for yourself. They have a wide variety of plants, from tropicals to ferns and trees, plus hanging baskets. What they have to offer goes beyond what looks good. They also supply concrete, mulch, compost, and drainage culverts. Don't forget about their on-lot buildings and chicken coops. You think that's all? You can also stop by to fill up your propane tank. Loretto Nursery and Landscaping has you covered. Stop by 409 South Military Street.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
This is the X Sports Network.
Line up for your Lady Rat.
And welcome to Lawrence County Lady Cat Softball here in Region 4 3A Championship game. Corey Rochelle here, joined by Taylor Plott. Taylor will be leading us through the play-by-play call today. We're at Creekwood High School on a beautiful afternoon, sunny, warm afternoon with a warm, stiff breeze blowing out, Taylor. Get the ball up in there today, man. It's not going to take much to get it out of here.
It's not going to take much to get out of here for sure.
So let's go over the starting lineups for the Lady Cats. Leading off for the Lady Cats is number 8, Lily Lloyd. She'll be playing center field. The DP today, Callie Brown, batting in the 2-hole. And in the circle today, the number 1, Elizabeth Hagan. Batting in the 4-hole today, Stevie Statham. Shortstop, batting in the 6, Brindley Gillum. And in the 6-hole, Annie Lloyd, followed by Carly Van Pelt, Audrey Lovell, Bella Grace Walker, and Tori Hurd. We're going to take one quick break to get to the national anthem.
What really matters during the ball game, we realize when it comes to sports that seasons begin and seasons end. There's an ever-changing to a new season. In Ecclesiastes 3 and verse 1, there is appointed a time for everything. There's a time for every event under heaven. Life has its seasons. But one thing that does not change is Jesus Christ. The Bible says He is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Put your trust, confidence, and obedience in Him. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Have you ever seen those halftime scholarships where you have to nail a 40-yard field goal? Yeah, this isn't that. I just had to open a Bank Independent account and follow a few simple steps. That's it. A 20% scholarship to UNA. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAuto.com.
This is the X Sports Network.
And we're back, and we're about to start the top of the first here. And Taylor, the Lady Cats find themselves in the same spot that they were in last year in the region championship game. One win away from hosting a sub-state game. We don't want to talk about if. Obviously, in today's game, you're not being eliminated if you lose. This is a get a home game, or you're going to do some traveling.
Yeah, exactly. And this is going to be hopefully a better outcome than last year. Last
year they won the region.
That's right. They did win the region, but they had to get travel. They still had to travel.
Yeah, they. You're right. They did have to travel. They lost the region championship game. They had to travel to Knoxville.
That's
right.
what I thought. They had to travel to Maryville Heritage High School up there.
Right.
So hopefully we got a different outcome this time around. And we are discussing. Obviously, you win, you get a home game. If you don't, it's not the end of the world. But you do have to travel, and it would be whether going to Gallatin, Tennessee, or playing up in Springfield, but. Let's just go ahead and just say that we're gonna get things done here, and we're gonna have a home game.
Yeah.
Hopefully, this I think it'll be on Saturday is what they're talking about with graduation on Friday.
That's right. Well, Lady Cats, I've watched. This will be the first game I've got to see in person this year, and I'm excited to do that. But I've watched a lot of their games. They're never out of it, but they're always in it. So
exactly.
Watching the starting pitcher here for Creekwood, looked like to me she threw the ball fine. She's not overpowering, that's for sure. I don't know what she has to get started off here, but as Lily steps in the box, Taylor, take it away, my friend.
Thank you, Corey. So Lily Lloyd starting things off here for the Lady Cats. First pitch from McCord in the pitcher circle is in there for a strike. Defensive alignment for the Red Hawks of Creekwood, McCord, like I just mentioned, in the pitcher circle. That pitch just misses on the outside corner. Behind the plate is Ham. And then from third to first We've got DeLahey over at third. We've got Melton over at short. Over at second is Jones, and over at first is McClanahan. As the 1-1 misses on the outside, 2-1.
McClanahan at first looks like she's about 6'4".
Yeah.
Wow.
And that might be underestimating a little bit.
Yeah.
She is.
Well, Lily's worked herself.
Tall one.
Lily's worked herself in a good count here. Now it works it to 3-1. So
really good count to start things off. Wouldn't mind a leadoff walk.
Well, with Lily's speed, she's looking to get the ball on the ground and beat something out.
Yeah, she definitely is. Here's a 3-1 fouled at the plate. Outfield alignment from left to right. Left field is Coleman. Center field is Roberts and Gibson. Rounding out the defensive alignment there for the Creekwood Redhawks. McCord has made her way back to a full count. And leadoff walk there to Lily Lloyd. That will bring up Callie Brown. She'll have the opportunity to either move Lily over or who knows, Lily might try to steal and
that's a good start.
Base hit gets a run on the board.
Yeah, I mean, I think I don't know how many stolen bases Lily has on the year, but most of the year she's been able to take a bag when she needs to.
So leadoff walk. Now Brown is up at the plate, and that pitch from McCord misses outside.
She's threw every pitch basically straight down the chalk line in the outside batter's box. So I think their game plan is to stay away. But with some of our kids, I know that slap, that's a
that can be a dangerous pitch to have.
I mean, that's what you're looking for. You want that ball down and away. You can put on the ground.
And that one,
Callie
got in there for a strike.
Callie's a junior this year. When I was still coaching, when she was a freshman, she had a home run when she was a freshman. She gets the ball up, it's gone.
Yeah,
I mean,
she's got some pop.
I mean, you're the meteorologist of the bunch. What kind of wind? What kind of wind? I mean, it's probably blowing 15 miles an hour?
I would say you get some gusts up to 15. I think it's pretty sustained, about 5 to 10. That's still enough to carry the ball out towards center field and get out of here.
Yep. Whoa. Well, I'm going to do my best, folks, on air to keep my opinions to myself, but that ball there was not even remotely close to being a strike.
Our producer extraordinaire, Kevin Wright, might have to have the mute button on hand right over here for Corey's mic. Lily takes her way down to second base, easy stolen base.
That's great recognition. She didn't, I don't know if Charlie gave her, but it looked like to me she recognized it was a changeup and took advantage of it and took off on the changeup.
Yeah, it was a great pitch to go off of.
Yeah. Great job of base running right there.
3-2 pitch to Callie. That one's going to be lined up the middle. That's going to be a one-hopper out there towards center around third, but holding there is Lily Lloyd. And just like that, first and third here with nobody out in the top of the first. Good piece of hitting there by Callie.
Yes, it was. She got a pitch. She finally forced her to bring one in the middle of the plate, and she didn't miss it. Ripped that ball right back up the middle.
Yeah, hit it right where it came from, and now that will bring up the power hitter, Elizabeth Hagan. And just like what we were talking about, wind's blowing out, you get one up in the air, and there's a chance you could have a three-run homer.
Listen, with Elizabeth's power, she just got to square. She's
got to square it up.
She just got to square it up and get it in the air, and it's gone.
Yep.
So she doesn't even have to hit it hard. I mean, because to be honest with you, these fences, they barely look 200 if they are 200. It's a small field.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be chop foul. That was kind of the thing with last year's team where you obviously Elizabeth still had a good bat last year, but you had Maldonado, and she was the same way where it's like she gets a hold of one, that thing's going to go a long way.
Yep. I coached Giselle, and Giselle had a ton of power. He just needs to put the ball in play right here.
One hopper in the dirt, and I'll bring the count to 1-2.
That was about a 35-foot changeup. Yeah, Elizabeth have a little patience right here, even though she's behind in the count.
That's a little bit of an emergency hack. Looked like she kind of got fooled on the pitch.
Well, I think she was just out front of it, and then but she was able to put the bat on the ball and hang in there. That was a good job to foul it off.
So the count will stay 1-2. Callie made her way down to second. That one swung on.
Gone.
That one's hit out towards center field,
and
that one is
off the scoreboard.
Off the scoreboard and gone, just like Corey called it. 3-run homer there by Elizabeth Hagan, and your Lady Cats are immediately up 3-0 here in the top of the first.
Well, I mean, Taylor, don't get me wrong. She hit the ball well.
She did.
But you get the ball up in the air right here with that ball, the wind blowing dead out center field, it's gone.
And I really think the wind had impact on that. I think that was
going
that
either
was
way.
It could have been going either way.
It was going either way.
That one, I don't know how far back the scoreboard is, but it hit off the bottom of the scoreboard. But that wind definitely helped.
Well, I'm not sure what the head coach's name of Creekwood is, but she wastes absolutely zero time to go to the bullpen. So while they're changing pitchers, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
And welcome back to the X Sports Network. Pitching change. Number 17, Emma Machiaverna is in the pitcher circle. I do apologize if I mispronounced her last name. I would say this if you were playing Scrabble, I think this would be a good one to use.
Yeah.
Macchiaverna is how you spell her last name.
So after Elizabeth Hagan's top of the first inning 3-run homer, they go to their other pitcher, and she comes in. She's throwing. I mean, she throws harder, obviously.
Yep.
She's got a little bit of a funky delivery, which, to be honest with you, can be a good thing. And what an effort by the catcher.
That was a great effort there, over there by the backstop.
Tevi Statham steps back into the box. Count 1 and 2.
You're exactly right. I think this is going to be a different look. As that was a really good off-speed pitch.
Yeah, that was a
good arm movement.
That was obviously a changeup, but it actually dove down and away from her. It's almost like it was kind of like a drop curve, really.
Just a little bit.
But it was off speed.
And then sped it back up with a fastball, that is way to hang right there at the plate. But obviously hadn't seen Creekwood this year, so we don't know if that was if the girl pitching right now is one of their aces or
the
something.
one that's on the mound right now is their ace.
Yeah.
They're not going.
That's what I would suspect.
They're not going to pull that kid down 3-0 and bring in number 3 or number 2.
You're exactly right. And she immediately gets things started there with the strikeout. So that's the first out of the inning for the Red Hawks.
Which will bring Brinley Gillum to the plate, shortstop, who has had an outstanding year.
Yeah, she has had a really good year. She's looking to continue that. First pitch to her, outside, 1-0.
This girl on the mound is easily throwing the ball 62, 63 miles an hour. For those at home who often wonder how hard the pitchers are throwing, like I do. I like to know how hard they're throwing.
And throwing that speed in softball, it's pretty good to have in a high school arm.
That's out of here.
That one's going to go right down the left field line. That's going to go over the fence for another home run. That one a solo shot by Gillum. That is going to make the score 4-0 here in the top of the first. Lady Cats starting things off hot here in the regional final.
The Lady Cats have got off to the exact start that they wanted to get off to today. I mean, this is as good of a start as you could have asked for.
Mm-hmm. You're exactly right. You come out swinging and 3-run shot by Hagan, now a solo shot there, and that really puts the pressure on the Red Hawks.
Now, one of the things that we got to remember is that they get a chance to hit too.
They do.
So
at some point, there will be the bottom half of the inning.
That's right. And again, I mean, as hard as the wind is blowing out, there could be a lot of home runs hit today.
Yeah.
Because anything hit that's going to be a routine fly ball back has got a good chance of getting out of the park.
That one's popped up and hit back behind us.
That was a good cut by Laney.
That was a good cut.
Right. Annie Lloyd's at the plate, down 0-2. 1 out, top of the first.
That one swung on over the shortstop.
And he will make out number 2 in the top of the first for the Lady Cats, which brings in number 19, Carly Van Pelt.
The Red Hawks getting that crucial second out on their end. They're looking for every which way to get out of this inning down 4-0 and not even more. Lady Cats still trying to look for some blood here in the top of the first. That pitch misses outside, 1-0. It does seem like the wind gusts are getting more frequent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Again, you're the meteorologist, not me, but if I'm on the golf course today, I'm not saying that's 5 to 10 with gusts of 15. I'm saying that's 15 to 20 with gusts of 25.
It's definitely starting to gust a little more. That one swung on a miss. I'll bring the count to 1-2.
Yeah, this girl on the mound, her fastball to a right-handed hitter goes down and away.
Mm-hmm.
Just, again, she's got a little quirky release and motion, but she's got a lot of movement on the ball.
She does, and not only is it just movement, but she has the velocity behind it too.
She does, yeah. She throws the ball well. She throws the ball really well.
2-2 pitch. Ooh. Check swing. She went around and tagged since the ball hit the dirt. Is going to end things here in the top of the first. But Corey, Lady Cats coming out hot, 4-0.
We get 4 on a 3-run homer by Elizabeth Hagan and a solo shot by Brinley Gillum. And the Cats are off to a good start. And we'll be back in 1 minute.
Life in Tennessee has a rhythm. It's the snap of the football under Friday night lights, the steady pace of a Saturday morning trail walk, and the joyful sound of chasing grandkids across the backyard. But when a joint aches or an injury slows you down, that rhythm breaks, and that's where we come in. At Southern Tennessee Bone and Joint, our mission is simple: getting you back to moving. Led by board-certified orthopedic surgeon Dr. Paul Thomas, along with physician associate Melanie Durham and nurse practitioner Chaley Brown, we provide the specialized care you need right here at home. From the young athlete dreaming of the big leagues to the weekend warrior refusing to quit, we see you. Because to us, you're more than a patient. Our highest honor is using our talents to take care of our friends and neighbors within this community. Trust the team that's invested in your recovery. Southern Tennessee Bone and Joint. Let's get you moving again.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to the X Sports Network. We're at Creekwood High School up here just northwest of, or I should say west of Nashville. Up here in
I think it's just southwest.
Dixon.
We're southwest of Nashville.
Or southwest. West, something like that. It's over here west of Nashville somewhere.
Elizabeth Hagan.
Well, pumping a strike.
Fastball right in there off the start. Great start.
Line up here for the Creekwood Red Hawks. This is number 14, Kylie Melton, who is leading off. After this pitch, we'll go through the rest of the lineup. Batting second is number 3, Chloe Roberts. Batting third is number 20. That's J.C. Dillahay. And a designated player who ended up moving up to the pitcher circle. That's number 17, Emma Machiaverna. She bats fourth. Batting fifth is number 8, Alona McClanahan, That pitch misses downstairs to bring the count to 2-2. Batting sixth is number 24, Aaliyah McCord. Batting seventh is number 11, Brylan Gibson. Batting eighth as that pitch is chopped towards Hagan. Low throw over there, but gathered over at first base for the first out. Rounding out the lineup, batting eighth is number 16, that's Addison Ham. Batting ninth is number 25, that is Emma Jones. And the flex player is number 33, Zoe Coleman.
Yeah, well, that was good. Get the leadoff hitter out right there, a little chopper right back to her. It was kind of, when a play like that ball was chopped kind of high. And a lot of times in softball, the problem is the speed of the game. So, but Elizabeth stayed calm and patient right there and got it over there. And
good gather. Low throw, but
a good
handle over there at first.
And she's doing a good job. Both the first two batters, she's throwing the first pitch strike.
Yep.
So it's
getting ahead.
Yeah, you got to get ahead. Especially today with the wind blowing the way it is, you don't want to be in a count where they know you're going to bring a fastball.
A little chopper over there towards short gathered throw to first is not handled, and that's going to be possibly an infield single, maybe an error if you're keeping score at home. But regardless,
the Gillum got over there to it, and it hit her in the palm, and that's really all it took. And then you got to rush a throw. So again, in softball, the speed of the game doesn't allow a lot of times to fumble it. If we're on the baseball field, and a shortstop or second baseman or third baseman takes one off the chest or kind of bobbles it. Most of the time, they still got time to stay with it and get the out.
Well, you got 30 extra feet to work with in baseball, and that's a huge difference.
Yeah.
Pitch hit out towards right field. That's going to be
Lovell.
Handled out there. A Lovell. And that is 2 quick outs.
That's Lovell was a kid I'm really proud of. I was still coaching when she was a freshman and got her on the team, and she's a great kid. And she has worked hard, and she's doing a great job.
That one's chopped foul, and once ahead, Hagan ahead in the count. That's one of the things that in not the last game, but the district championship game that I had the call with John Patterson with, and what we were talking about is, you need to be aggressive. You don't need to kind of tiptoe around things. You don't want to kind of, pitch around some people, be kind of hesitant with some things.
Yeah.
You got a 4-run lead. You go right after these girls on the other side, and you make them earn their runs.
Well, and Elizabeth has good enough stuff to do that. She doesn't have to. She's not. Ball gets behind Tori, and the kids want to advance to third, and she's going to be in there. Somebody's going to have to. Somebody's got to help let her know where that ball is. Because it rode up her chest protector and got it in the air on her, and she didn't have a clue where it was.
And they went to the backstop and just died, and that allowed the runner at first, Chloe Roberts, to make her way all the way around to third. So runner in scoring position, 60 feet away with 2 outs.
It's a good pitch. Fastball in on her. That was a great pitch.
And Machiaverna looks like she's going to have to protect here with 2 strikes. Deuces on the board, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
We need to get out of this inning right here, Taylor, because after putting up 4, come out, have them put a 0 on the board, and not allow them to cut back into that lead. That'd be big for us right here. So Elizabeth, bear down right here and get this 3rd out and come back in and hit.
And that would be huge. Now full count pitch. Hagan will have to deliver here with 2 outs. And here it is. Outside and walks. Nobody hurt. Still 2 outs, still an out away from getting out of the inning. That will bring up Alana McClanahan.
She I don't know, but I would assume she was probably the starting center on the basketball team.
I would think so. She's the first baseman, and she definitely has some height to her.
She does, which I would imagine would translate to some power.
Probably. So Lady Cats might need to be on their toes with this one. First pitch to her. Good velocity, but misses up and away for a ball.
I thought he called it a strike, but he must have said high. Thought he said He must have said high. Come on, E. Bear down right here.
There's a 1-0. That one is in there for a strike. 1-1.
Yeah. If she can live right there on this kid, down there at the bottom of that knee on this kid, she's got a good chance.
I think
That was
so.
a good pitch. That was a good location right there. 2 outs, runners on the corner.
That one swung on. Now Lady Cats 1 out, 1 strike away from getting out of this inning.
I think Elizabeth thought the same thing I did about the first pitch. She
it
called
was
it a strike.
Yep.
Because she thought that was 3.
Just outside. Runner goes down to second. That is a courtesy runner, by the way, I believe. I can't tell what number it is. It looked like it was a 1, but there is no 1 on their lineup. 2-2.
Good
Swing and
pitch. Good pitch.
Strike 3, and that will end things here in the bottom of the first. Lady Cats hold on to their 4-0 lead, and they come up next here in the top of the second. You're watching Lady Cat Softball here on the X Sports Network.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to the X Sports Network. Top of the second here. 8-9-1 due up here for the Lady Cats, holding on to that 4-0 lead that they got in the top of the first. 3 runs off of a 3-run homer by Elizabeth Hagan. And then Brinley Gillum, solo shot, make things 4-0. First pitch to Audrey Lovell was in there for a strike. We'll have Lovell, Walker, and then back to the top of the lineup with Lily Lloyd. There's a chopper over there towards the second baseman. Throw to first is in time. Good gather over there.
Wow.
As the second baseman Jones over there getting the big first out there for the Red Hawks. That was a tough one to handle.
It was.
Good quick release.
The second baseman got back like she was expecting another high hop on it, and it didn't take that bounce, and she was lucky to make the play.
Yeah, good play over there by second baseman. Now I'll bring up
Bella Grace Walker.
Bella Grace, our second baseman.
I nicknamed her Mouse whenever I was coaching because she is quiet as a mouse. Bella's got great hands. She does a really good job at second base.
She's ahead 2-0, now ahead 3-0.
No. I would, watching this girl on the mound throw, I think we could really work her and make her throw to the zone. I think it would put a lot of pressure on her. I don't know that she can just sit there and pound the strike zone. Maybe she can, but so far she's almost every batter. Well, Lovell hit the second pitch a while ago, but most batters she's gone either 2-2 or 3-2 so far.
Yep. Here's a 3-1 in there, 3-2. Bella taking every pitch so far. Now she's going to try to protect here with the full count pitch. And she does. It fouls back to the screen.
Way to hang in there, Bella Grace.
Been watching the outfield, and here's 3-2. That one's fouled back. I know that we're towards the bottom of the lineup, so you don't really expect a whole lot of power, and regardless of what team you are, but just kind of watching the outfield, they really hadn't moved back a little bit. It doesn't seem like they really have adjusted to how the wind's going.
Yeah.
That one swung on a miss. That's 2 quick outs here at the bottom of the, top of the second, and I'll bring us back to the top of the lineup with Lily Lloyd. That's just one thing I'm kind of noticing as the game goes on. They really hadn't adjusted and started to play back a bit. Center fielder is starting to kind of.
She's playing deep, but the corners have not. But again, it's a small field.
Yeah.
You get the ball in the air. It doesn't take much to get it out of here.
Yeah.
I know when, as a coach, the last thing you want to do is for kids to play so deep, and then when you get an opportunity, they hit those little floaters right off their hands, right over the infield. You hate to see those fall. So, I'm more of an advocate of playing more. There's going to be more balls dumped in front of you than there are going to be behind
right.
you. Now, with today's conditions with the wind, I would say they need to back up. But, hey, I hope they stay up there.
I hope they do, too. Lily's looking at a 1-2 count.
They definitely have a game plan of staying away from our hitters.
Yes, that has been consistent.
Yes, they are trying to stay, whether it doesn't matter if they're right-handed or left-handed, they're trying to stay away.
Good eye by Lily. That was a ball all the way. Made a little tempting earlier, but that'll bring the count to 2-2.
Which I understood that with the first girl because she didn't throw very hard. So but
right.
This girl throws hard enough that she needs to be trying to get it in on us. But good, Lil. Well, sometimes I get my coach. Sometimes coaching comes out and it comes out.
She's doing a good job, folks. She's doing a good job hanging here with 2 strikes. So far, no base runners in this top of the second. Let's see if Lily gets on base first. 2-2. And she stays alive.
Yep. Battling in there, hanging in there.
Yeah, seems like she's starting to try to work a little in now.
Yeah. I think she just asked if that would have been a strike, and he said yes, which I would have disagreed. I thought it was a little up, but that was smart on her to try to find out where the top of the zone is.
You're right. And that one misses downstairs, off-speed pitch, trying to get Lily to chase, and she doesn't. That'll bring the count full. If Lily were to reach, Callie Brown's on deck. Here's a 3-2. As upstairs, that got a piece of somebody. I don't know who it was. Regardless, it's ball 4.
See if we can do a little 2-out damage right here, Callie.
She's got some pop in that bat. So here's Callie Brown stepping in, 2 outs. First pitch to her is going to be upstairs, 1-0.
I would imagine it could be this pitch, but I would imagine at some point pretty quick Charlie's fixing to put Lily on the move.
I would think so. I mean, you're up 4-0. You can be a little aggressive like that.
Well, the situation is a great situation to do it. You're 2 hole hitters up. They throw her out. She comes back up. You're 2 holes leading off the inning. So
you're not losing much there.
Right. You get her in scoring position, take a chance to try to drive in a run. So the situation is set up just right for it.
There she goes. That pitch is in there for a strike, and Lily is safe over there at second.
Good slide.
Really good slide.
It was a great throw. The throw was right on time, and Lily diving toward the back of the bag probably is what allowed her to get that hand in there. Now we got an opportunity for Callie to drive in a run with 2 outs.
Here's a 1-2. That one's going to be off speed. Lily takes off for third. Throw down, and there is not in time.
Yep. Again, she recognized the changeup.
Yep,
That's exactly what she did. She recognized the changeup on the pitch. You're taught to come off hard, and if you recognize that changeup, take the bag.
Yep.
Especially with a kid with Lily's speed. It's a great job.
That 2-2 misses upstairs. We have the full count here for Callie Brown. Elizabeth Hagan, that 3-run homer in the top of the first. She's lurking on deck. Here's a 3-2. Swung on foul. Kelly stays alive.
I mean, she just missed it. She was just a fraction late. She was on that pitch. I have to bite my tongue sometimes, Taylor, because I want to say, I want to yell out there and say something, but I can't do it. Three-two, 2 outs.
Here it comes. That one swung on. That's going to be handled over by the third baseman. Throw to first. That was a really good play. Had a snow cone over there at third.
That was a great play. Callie put that ball on the ground hard, just poked at it, and that was a great play.
Yep. So I'll do it here in the top of the second. Still 4-0 in favor of your Lady Cats. Red Hawks of Creekwood coming up here next on the X Sports Network.
There's no job too small, no job too big for Evers Construction and Plumbing. We specialize in all your commercial, residential, and industrial plumbing needs. You can trust our trained and qualified service technicians for repair and installation, including repipes, gas line repair and installation, filter systems, drain cleaning, and camera inspection. There's plumbing, then there's Evers Plumbing. Professional, quick, efficient. Make your appointment today.
Comprehensive care with a compassionate touch. That will always be the guarantee at Encompass Healthcare in Etheridge, Tennessee. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or weight loss treatments, the team at Encompass is equipped to serve your needs today. The doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5 and from 8 to noon on Fridays. Make an appointment with providers Kendra Brown, Tori Cox, or Ellie Brown today. That's Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, next door to Chapman Tire.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to the X Sports Network. Everybody, bottom of the second now. Lady Cats still up 4-0. Due up here for the Creekwood Redhawks, number 24, Leah McCord. And on deck is Brinley Gibson, Brylan Gibson. First pitch from Hagan in this inning, another strike. That's continuing the trend of getting ahead in the count.
That's exactly right, Taylor. That's so important, first pitch strike.
Here's the 0-1. Just misses outside, 1-1.
We're sitting on the third base side of the behind the plate, but that pitch looked pretty good.
That was really close. It might have been right on that white line. Still a good pitch though, 1-1. That one just misses again.
Well, the only part of the plate that one didn't catch was either corner.
Here's the 2-1. That one's upstairs, and Elizabeth behind the count, 3-1 here to the leadoff hitter.
Settle in, throw back to back, just throw it right down the pipe, make her put it in play.
And it's downstairs, leadoff walk. And McCord make her way down to first base. Now I'll bring up Gibson as head coach Shari Lloyd calls time, make his way out towards the pitcher circle. Have a little conversation.
And while they're out there having a chat, folks, here in just a moment, I'm going to step out for probably an inning or so in the third and allow one of our newest members of X Sports Network employees that'll be joining us real soon, Cade Schultz. He's going to be joining our X Sports team and for next year, and over the summer he's going to be getting trained up and all kinds of stuff. So while he's here, we're going to let him jump in and call an inning or so with Taylor, and
we'll throw him into the fire.
That's right. excited to have Cade coming on board with us.
Bunt, good bunt, and that's going to lead to an out. Good play by Annie Lloyd over there at third base, and she gets the throw over to first in time for the first out. Runner does move to second base, so runner in scoring position here as Addison Ham steps to the plate.
When Annie picked that ball up, she actually gave a look over to second.
She did. She might have had opportunity.
Yeah.
High chopper over there to short. Throw over to first is in time, and now it's 2 outs. Runner does advance over to third base, and that will now bring up number 25, Emma Jones.
Let's go, be smart.
As we get to the bottom of the lineup here for the Red Hawks.
2 quick outs after that leadoff walk.
Walk it out, Tori.
E doing a good job getting back in the zone, putting the pressure back on them.
Just attack. Don't want to tiptoe around the plate. Make them earn things. That pitch misses. 1-0.
That didn't miss by much. I'll just tell you. That did not miss by much.
And it looks like there's a pitcher warming up there for the Red Hawks as we had a ball that got thrown into foul territory, so quick time. Elizabeth's got her pitch. Here's the 1-0. That one swung and fouled back. I'll bring the count to 1-1. How big would it be to get through 2 innings and have that 4-0 lead? That would be
it'd be a great
big
start
for momentum.
Yeah, it'd be a very good start.
And that one's down the dirt.
Hurd does a great job of picking that ball. She went to block it, but actually just picked it. So with that runner on third, not even giving her an opportunity to come on, which is a short backstop today. If it gets by, if it kicks back,
you might have a chance.
That's exactly right.
That one's going to be chopped to the plate. So Hagen's 1 strike away from sending us to the top of the third.
I love these spring days, Taylor.
It's almost going to be a summer day here soon.
I know, but either on a baseball field or a softball field before the humidity gets here. I love these days.
Here's the 2-2. Swung on. That's going to get past the second or shortstop, excuse me. Tough play over there. That will allow the first run of the game to score for Creekwood, and I'll lead it to a 4-1 game.
Well, Gillum made a great effort at it. She was never going to have a chance to throw her out, but she made a great effort to dive in the hole. But Carly Van Pelt in left field was literally standing right on top. I thought she was going to fire it to first base. Been great if she would have.
She was right there backing things up. That one's going to be lined up the middle. That's going to get past Bella Grace Walker. And around second, heading to third. That is Emma Jones. And Red Hawks having a little bit of a 2-out rally here. They have another runner in scoring position just 60 feet away from making this a 4-2 game.
That's right, back-to-back hits.
Back-to-back hits, and that will bring up back towards the top of the lineup again, Chloe Roberts.
One thing about E is she's experienced. She has been a 4-year starter. I mean, I would almost be willing to bet E has pitched in her high school career. She's pitched 90% of the games that she has been in.
Yep.
So she's been here before.
Yeah, you don't want anybody else in that pitcher circle than her right now.
Well, they got a good 1-2 combo. Elizabeth throws the ball well. And she moves it well, but then you got Callie Brown who behind her who spins the ball.
She has
really
a lot more
well.
finesse with her
pitches.
pitches.
Right. So we've got 2 good pitchers.
That one's going to be lined up the middle. That's not going to be handled there by Bella Grace. That scores another run around second, and now heading home. And no throw home is Kylie Melton as she came around, and just like that, it is now 4-3, and the Red Hawks are looking for more here in the bottom of the second.
Well, it doesn't take long, Taylor. You know, it just takes you get a walk and you get a couple of hits, and all of a sudden they're right back in the ball game.
That's exactly what happens. Softball is a very quick game like that.
There she goes.
Good pitch by Hagen to get ahead of the count.
That's the fastest pitch she threw all day.
I believe she
There's
may
a little aggravation
I believe she
behind
may have
that
been
one.
a little frustrated right there.
A little aggravation
That's
behind
right.
that. Don't blame her whatsoever. But she's ahead here, 0-1. High
Oh, no.
chopper over there towards first base, and she's going to flip it over to
I
Bella
wish-
Grace covering in time.
I wish Tevi would just went over there and tagged her right there.
Good play there by Tevi and Bella Grace. That ends things and holds a 1-run advantage for the Lawrence County Lady Cats. So we head to the top of the third. Lady Cats coming up here on the Exports Network.
When I cross that county line, just off Highway 49, it all makes perfect sense. Man, I live for this.
Out here in these parts, this just isn't okay. I've got the most part. You right on in, my dear sister.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to the Exports Network. Top of the third, Lady Cats coming up. We've got the 3-4-5 hitters, Hagan, Stanton, and Gillum. And we got Cade on the headset here. He's going to do a little color commentating. We'll let him do play-by-play once we get towards the bottom part of this inning. So glad to have you on board.
Thank you, brother. Good to be here. Good to watch. Good night for softball.
Very much so. As Hagan's ahead in the count, 1-0. Lady Cats looking to get some more offense here in the top of the third. All 4 runs came in the top of the first with a 3-run shot by Hagan and then a solo shot by Gillum. And Red Hawks fought back, made a 4-3 game here in the third inning. That pitch, high off-speed pitch. And Hagan's ahead 2 balls and 1 strike. Ball's flying today, Kay. There's a lot of that going on.
You look at the flags in center field, it's blowing straight out. I don't know, probably 10 miles an hour, I would say, maybe more.
There's definitely some good gust in there. We were talking about it earlier. I wouldn't be shocked if it's like 20, 25 gusts occasionally.
Maybe even more than that.
That pitch is in there for a strike. That'll bring the count full.
That's one thing about the Lady Cat hitters. This umpire behind the plate seems to have a pretty wide zone,
yeah,
to say the least. Maybe they can be disciplined enough to get some calls go our way, just like that one out there.
Yeah, just like that one.
I'll be honest, that looked like it caught the corner.
There's been a lot that's just been right on that corner where I feel like it's kind of, he goes back and forth with it a little bit.
Right.
So Hagan will get the leadoff walk, and pinch running over there is Aubrey Dollar, or courtesy running, I should say, and that will bring up number 15, Tevi Staton. Is it Statham or Statham?
It's Statham.
It's
I was
Statham.
actually just about to say something with it. I believe it's pronounced Statham.
First pitch to her is upstairs. Throw down. Safe is Aubrey Dollar down there at second.
Tevi had a big 3-run shot in that. I think it was the either second round of district tournament or maybe even the championship game of district tournament play when they were down versus Tullahoma. Had a big 3-run home run to help the Lady Cats come back and win. So
you're exactly right. That was a game that I had the call on with John Patterson, and that was a big clutch homer there by Tevi. Let's see if she can have another one here. 2-run shot would be nice. That one, good contact, but that's flared foul. Out of play.
seems like this new arm they put in since the starter give up the first 3 runs. It just seems like she's got a little more zip on her ball, and it's coming in there a little harder than that first pitcher's was.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And that's what Corey and I were talking about. We think that she's probably their ace. That's
Right.
Emma McInverna, who's up at in the pitcher circle. She definitely has some flair.
That
That one's
touched
gonna
right
be,
there.
and it's going to go over the fence again. My goodness, there has just been home runs galore here for the Lady
That is
Cats.
number 3.
Third one on the day, and it is a 2-run shot. And just like that, the Lady Cats extend the lead to 6-3.
Didn't seem really try to do too much with that ball. Tried to stay middle away and got enough the barrel on it that the wind probably helped it just a little bit. But that ball was touched.
That was touched, and the center fielder out there looked like she might have had a play on it. She was able to kind of jump up a little bit, but that ball it seemed like it had some heat because it did come off the bat hot, and it got out of here pretty quickly. So Lady Cats, every single run so far has been recorded via the home run. And now we'll have Brinley Gillum at the plate. She is responsible for a solo shot there in the first.
I believe she turned on that pitch and put it down the line, if I'm not mistaken, that home run she hit earlier in the first inning.
And that was right down the left field line. And once the Red Hawks seemed like they gained momentum there in the bottom of the second, Lady Cats said, just wait, we're not done scoring yet. And they have come out looking really good here in the top of the third. And Gillum looking at a 2-1 count. That pitch hits the outside corner. That's that kind of mystery zone, I guess, if you will. It either be a ball or it can be a strike.
He seems to be set up, the umpire, pretty far back from the catcher.
Yeah.
I'm not no umpire by no means, but I did notice that sitting over there.
He is kind of further back a little bit.
Right.
So Gillum's worked the count into her favor. She's got a full count pitch. And she stays alive there, fouls that one over into the baseball field right next to us. I'll tell you what, I am impressed by both fields out here. They look very, very good.
Yes. Thought the same thing. The grass, the infield, even over on the baseball side. Very, very nice facilities up here.
Very nice. That one's going to be a grounder over there to short. Throw over to first is in time. And that is the first out. And that will bring up Annie Lloyd. So crucial out there for the Red Hawks. Try to slow down the momentum of the Lady Cats, which has come back alive here in the top of the third.
Your turn, Annie. Right here, sis.
Here's the first pitch to Annie. That one swung on and fouled. Good cut by her, 0-1.
These next couple Lady Cat hitters they got some speed. If they can get on base, Audrey Lovell, I believe, is in the hole, and she's got some pop. And I think that's right. Is that right, brother? Audrey.
Yeah, Audrey's in the hole. Carly Van Pelt's behind. Yep. Yeah, if we can definitely get to her, just keep getting base runs. Keep putting the pressure on the Red Hawks. As McInverna is ahead in the count to Annie Lloyd. That 0-2 pitch is fouled. Wind starting to pick up again. Here's the 0-2 to Annie. Slow pitch. That was fought off. Annie did a good job having to wait on that one towards the last second.
Like a change up there from number 17.
And she's got a really good change. It has some good diving movement to it as well.
Right.
Here's the 0-2 again. And Annie staying alive.
Keeps battling. Annie looking at just trying to like you said, just trying to find a way to get on base. If we can do that, just pass the torch down, you know, in the order, and hopefully good things to happen.
0-2 again. That one's going to be swung on, but a pop-up over there towards short. And that is gathered for the second out. And so Carly Van Pelt will make her way to the plate with 2 outs. And she'll try to keep the line moving. That pitch outside corner, strike one. That had some good velocity on it.
Van Pelt had a great district tournament at the plate. Turned on a lot of pitches down the line, pulled a lot of pitches, got her hand inside the softball. Excuse me. But I was really seeing it well, and that's good to see from the end of this Lady Cat order.
Always nice to have the bottom of the order come through and catch some fire.
Absolutely.
And Van Pelt will have to try to catch fire here with 2 strikes. She will be looking at a 1-2 count as she steps back into the box. Red Hawks looking to get out of this inning, only allowing the 2-run homer. Popped up, infield over there to second.
Got her on that changeup, I believe.
Yep, that changeup has done some damage on the Lady Cats so far this game. But they scored 2 there in the top of the third. It is now 6-3 as we head to the bottom half of the inning. Red Hawks coming up next on the X Sports Network.
You know, growing up here in Lawrence County, I've had a front row seat to all the changes we've faced over the years. Industry has come and industry has gone. Natural disasters have blown through, but our people have come together every single time. Year after year, what rings true? It's always faith, family, and hard work. Over the past 4 years, our schools have flourished. We've invested in teacher raises every single year, which strengthened our schools, and we've committed over $12 million to safer and more modern facilities. Because the truth is, when we invest in our students, we invest in our future. And we've also taken on the work that just couldn't wait, delivering the largest road investment in our county's history. And I personally fought for our utility district's right to provide clean, reliable water all across this county. So I promise, with your support, we'll protect our farms, we'll protect our values, and we'll keep building a stronger Lawrence County for every family and for every future. Vote David Morgan for County Executive. God bless.
Welcome back to the X Sports Network, bottom of the third. Cade Schultz here on the call. Take it away, Cade, as we get to the bottom of the inning.
4, 5, and 6 due up for the Red Hawks. Here is that first pitch from Hagan is fouled straight back. Emma McIverna, I believe she is the pitcher now for the Red Hawks. As she steps in, 0-1 count to number 17 in red as Hagan tries to get another strike on her. Ball's low. Be 1-1.
It'd be good to see another shutdown inning here by the Lady Cats. Red Hawks looked like they were gaining some momentum, and we snatched it back.
That ball is probably gone, brother.
Yep.
And it is.
Needless to say, the ball is jumping today.
It is. It is. I believe, what's that? Is that home run number 4?
I think
total?
so. Yep.
So the Red Hawks get a run here right off the bat in the home half of the third. And that'll make the score in favor of Lawrence County still. 6-4. That'll bring up number 8, Alona McLahan, as she steps in the box. The 5-hole hitter, may I say. That fastball is right down the pipe, about bell tie for strike 1.
Well, there's a good thing with the home run. Nobody was on base. Solo shot.
Right. Touch high, maybe a little bit outside too. 1-1. The count now for Hagan on the bump. for the Lady Cats. I'll mention Hagan, I believe she's signed with UT Southern in Pulaski, so she'll be going there in the fall, and we wish her best of luck as she continues on in her athletic career.
Yeah, the Firehawks, Lady Firehawks over there will be happy to have her. She'll be a good addition to the softball program.
The 2-1 coming grounded to the shortstop. Breeley Gillum throws a strike over to number 15, Tevye Statham, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Good routine play there.
And that's exactly what the Lady Cats needed. And one of the things that I like that Elizabeth Hagan has done is that after that home run, what was that first pitch? That was a fastball right down the middle. We're going to get you in there for 0-1, get ahead. So she's doing exactly what she needs to do to, come right back towards these pitchers, or to these hitters, I should say.
Sixth hole hitter for the Red Hawks. Stepping in now, number 24, Leah McCord. She steps in the batter's box, and she takes a ball from Hagan in the first pitch of that bat. Grounded to third. Thrown on to first base, and that's going to get away. Red Hawk hitter's going to make it to second, and the ball is thrown away there. But backed up there by number 19, left fielder Van Pelt. So throwing error on the third baseman, Annie Lloyd. Just let that one sell on her there just a little bit.
Yeah, it seemed like it was an easy gather, but yeah, she just kind of seemed like she let that one go a little too early, and it just, you're right, it just sailed over the first baseman. But technically nobody hurt, nobody on base, so no runners are scoring, but you do have a runner in scoring position now.
Number 11, Breland Gibson, steps into the batter's box. She just took a ball there on the first pitch of that bat. She's the seventh hole hitter for this Red Hawks team. Another pitch about the same spot. 2-0 now, the count. Girls in red trying to get some momentum against Hagan here. Hopefully that's not the case on our on our end.
I hope not, but that they're in this regional championship for a reason. They're not going to go down without a fight.
That's right. I think they took care of Tullahoma in the first round of the region tournament, 11-1 maybe in 5 innings. So very good program up here. Gibson ahead in the count, 2-1. Still ahead, 3-1. She takes a ball high from Hagan.
Obviously, you don't want to walk her here, but obviously base open over that first base wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but I want to get her if you can.
That will be a swinging miss there, and that'll fill up the count, 3-2. Like you said, hopefully we get her here. But worst case scenario, that it would set up the double play for the force out at second. Looks like that pitch will be fouled off down the right side, and we'll do it again, 3-2. Hopefully Hagan can come at her here and get her on this next pitch.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, if you lose her, you're fine. You can work with it, but you very much like to get her out and keep that runner over there at second base and now have 2 outs.
The 3-2 pitch is, I guess that missed inside. Ooh. It looked like to me, brother, it caught the plate, but
that was close.
You need to go back and watch some X Sports.
Man, that'll bring up 8th hole hitter, number 16, Addison Ham. And I don't know where that missed.
I can't tell you.
This
Get a little intentional there, Blue. We got to be on both sides. Both sides.
Yeah, I don't know there. Maybe he needs, like I said, maybe he needs to scoot up a little bit. I still think that may be the issue. I don't know. Of course, he knows more than me. But hopefully it can be more consistent as this game goes on.
You would hope so.
So number 16, Ham, is ahead in the count, 2-0. And that pitch is shade high for 3-0 now.
Well, last thing that Elizabeth needs is for this to kind of get in her head a little bit. She's done good. She doesn't need to let this affect her and fire this pitch in there. She hits it, let your defense work.
The 3-0 is right down the pipe for a strike.
I would have hoped that he would have called strike on that one.
Right. I was hesitant there. I didn't know. I guess I didn't see his hand go up. 3-1 now. And here's the pitch. That ball is touched to left field, pretty much right at the left fielder, Van Pelt.
Close play with their second.
And that will be the second out of the inning. So big out there for the Lady Cats, as that will bring up the 9-hole hitter, number 25, Emma Jones. Lefty stepping into the box for the girls in red, trying to get these runs across for Creekwood.
The job here by Elizabeth is to get this batter, and she
Great
does.
Great job there.
Definitely wanted to end that and deal with the top of the lineup in the next inning and not that one.
Yes, absolutely. So Creekwood does get one in the home half of the third, and we'll go to the top of the fourth when we return on the Exports Network.
Over a century ago, Henry Ford put America on wheels. And since 1930, Sharp Motor Company has carried that legacy forward right here in Pulaski, Tennessee. Family owned and family operated, Sharp believes the secret to longevity is simple. Treat every customer like their family. Sharp Motor Company, Ford, and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Located at 1516 West College Street in Pulaski.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Creekwood High School as the Lady Cats lead. Going into the top of the fourth, 6-4. Real quick before number 21, Audrey Lovell, steps in. Springfield and who was the other?
Liberty Creek, I think is what it was.
Liberty Creek and Springfield playing on the other side in the region championship game. Score is 0-0 in the fifth, I believe it is. So
a barn burner.
Yeah, pitcher's duel probably there. And that ball is touched to right field, right at the right fielder. Good piece of hitting there, though, by
she got a good hit
Audrey.
on that.
That'll be the first out of the inning for the girls in red. And looks like we may have a pitch hitter here.
Yeah, that Liberty and Springfield game, obviously if Lady Cats win here, we'll play at home on Saturday, I believe is what they're going to try to do because of graduation.
Right.
And it would either be the winner or loser of that game. In fact, it would be the loser of that game that we would face at home.
Then we would have to travel to the
winner if we were to lose here, yes.
So number 24 stepping in for Bella Grace Walker in the 9-hole, Hadley Patterson, getting her first at-bat of the afternoon. First pitch from number 17 in the circles, a strike on the outside corner.
Hadley sporting the Bucky Beaver.
Yep. I think
on
a
the
few
helmet.
of the girls may have.
Yeah, it is definitely a few of them.
Change up left a little high. Hadley takes it. 1-1 the count. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed on a fastball on the outside corner. Hadley's now down 1-2.
So, I imagine you've been to a Buc-ee's before.
I have.
All right.
Several times.
Have you been to any of them in Texas?
I have not. Is that where they originated?
That is.
Okay.
As Hadley, unfortunately, hits over to third. So, One of the things that I noticed, obviously it's a big deal here in Alabama, Tennessee, where they have the Buc-ee's. Everybody likes to go to the Buc-ee's and everything. You think it's crowded here? Go to some of the ones in Texas. It's a bigger deal over there. It is. Every single one that I went to was absolutely packed. There was a line that you had to wait in to check out. It is.
I'll tell you,
it's big.
I like their jerky.
Oh, their jerky's really good.
Their jerky is amazing. I like to go announce. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but fresh brisket on the board or something when he's cutting up that brisket in the middle. Definitely a store to go to if you haven't been. Top of the order now. Flips over is we have 2 outs. The top half of the 4th, Lily Lloyd, leadoff batter for Lawrence County, trying to get on, and she touches one of the second baseman. So McElverna makes quick work of the Lady Cats, say the least, in the top half of the 4th. Lady Cats still lead though, and we'll be right back here on the X Sports Network.
This is your turf. These are your terms. And this is your mower. For a limited time, secure as low as 0% financing or choose model rebates when you purchase an all-new Bobcat zero-turn mower. Command rugged durability and innovative cutting decks that leave razor-sharp results. See your Bobcat dealer for details and rule your turf.
Welcome back to the X Sports Network. Taylor Platt alongside Kate Schultz, and we're heading to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Lady Cats still hold a 2-run advantage, 6-4. As we'll have number 14, Kylie Melton, up at the plate to get things started for the Red Hawks as she works the count to 1 apiece.
Wish we could have got that call there. Like we've talked about earlier, on that outside corner, who knows?
It's the mystery. It's the mystery box. Here's the 1-1. That one is outside, and that is going to be 2-1 on the count. Now, the last thing you want is to start having some controversial calls.
Yeah,
obviously, you don't want to see that, just regardless of what side you're on. As a line back towards Hagan, that goes off of their upper thigh. That's going to
hopefully
be a single.
That didn't get her in the knee, did it?
It looked like it was just above the knee, but that was close. And head coach Charlie Lloyd's going to call time, go out to the mound, or pitcher circle, I should say, make sure she's okay. That was really close to going off of the kneecap.
Yep.
So umpire will give her some time. And I think it's pretty straightforward, Cade, but you got the momentum to start the game.
Right.
4-0. Give them a goose egg there in the bottom of the 1st. 2nd rolls around and they fight back.
Right.
3rd rolls around. There's some more fight back, and you really just need to try to keep them at arm's length.
Right.
And I think that's what the Lady Cats have been doing so far. They came back and scored some more runs. Just try to keep them at arm's length. You know that they're going to fight.
Yes. You know they're going to make contact, probably make some good contact. Defense need to make plays, and we have for the most part.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can continue that.
So this will bring up number 3, Chloe Roberts, to the plate. 1 on, no outs. Here's a 1-0 count. In there for a strike. Even the count at 1 apiece.
Let's go roll it up, ladies. Let's go.
Yeah, it'll be very nice to see if the Lady Cats can get a double play here. That one's up and away. 2-1.
Lawrence County boys baseball, playing at home in the sub-state.
Yep.
I think it is.
Yeah, they're one round ahead.
Yeah, they're 1 round ahead. That's right. And I think I just got word, I believe they're leading 4-3 right now in the 2nd or 3rd inning, I think. May be wrong on that, but I believe that's right.
There's a poke to Bella Grace. And she snags it for the first out. Throw over to first, not in time though. That'd be very nice to, keep both sides of things going in the postseason for LCHS.
Absolutely.
Both baseball and softball having fantastic seasons. Let's hope things can continue. Obviously for LCHS softball here, it is not a win or go home situation, but it can be a win and then you play at home situation.
And we would love that.
Definitely. Ooh. Now for baseball, that is another story. For sub-state, that is you got to win that one to move on.
Absolutely.
As Hagen's now ahead in the count, 0-2 to number 20, J.C. Dillahay.
Oh, not bad, not bad.
I'll make mention Elizabeth in the circle going to UT Southern. Actually, I'm going into my senior year over there, and our
shot foul.
Softball team just actually got put out in the national tournament. We was in the top 25 for most of the year, and had a very solid year this year. Played very good ball. Had some injuries towards the end of the year, but got a national tournament bid. Got into the national tournament and lost game 1. Won the elimination game, and then got beat yesterday in another elimination game. So they had a pretty good year this year.
It's always nice to see our not only local high schools doing well, but local colleges. Firehawks, like we mentioned, Elizabeth Hagen will be joining them next season. And they'll have a good program, just like Cade mentioned, making it to the national tournament, nationally ranked for most of the year. So they're not only gaining a good pitcher, but Elizabeth is going to be able to, stay on good teams, going from one good team to another one.
That's right.
And she does, unfortunately, walk Dillahay there. So it is 2 on with 1 out, first and second. And Charlie Lloyd will make his way to the pitcher's circle, see if he will take the ball from Hagen, and he will. It looks like we are going to have, I would think, Callie Brown, and that is exactly right. She'll be making her way to the circle. Fist pump from Hagen, and Hagen leads with the 6-4 advantage here. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th while Callie Brown warms up. We'll take a quick break here. You're watching Lady Cat Softball on the Exports Network.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real and Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
State Line Garage Doors, owned and operated by Justin Gobble, is your trusted local expert in garage door services. Based in Lawrence County, Tennessee, State Line Garage Doors is built on over a decade of hands-on experience, providing reliable repairs, replacements, and installations for all types of garage doors, residential and commercial. They proudly serve our community and the surrounding areas. When you work with State Line Garage Doors, you're not just another job, you're part of our community. Their commitment to quality, transparency, and craftsmanship is at the heart of what they do, and they offer free estimates. State Line Garage Doors. Reach out to discover the difference a company with local roots can make for your home and business.
Callie Brown in the Princess Circle now for your Lady Cats. First pitch that she throws to her Now opposing pitcher, Emma Machiaverna, I should say. I believe that's how it's pronounced. First pitch to her is fouled off for a strike. So Callie comes in, inheriting 2 runners.
Great job.
First and second. I think this is we're kind of wondering maybe this decision to bring Hagan out because the hit that she took off of just above the kneecap. But another thing, Callie's a completely different pitcher to look at.
Absolutely.
She definitely has more of the, like I like to say, she's more of a finesse type of pitcher where she does throw it pretty well, but Hagan throws it harder. But Callie definitely has a lot more movement involved with her pitches. 1-2.
Good.
Swing and a miss.
Great
strike
job
3.
right there.
Exactly right. That's a huge second out. So runners are stranded still on first and second. 2 outs now, and that will bring up the very tall first baseman, Alona McClanahan.
Let's go, girls. Keep it in front.
Force out is in play at third and second here with runners on first and second. So
pitch on the outside corner catches the strike zone. 0-1.
We want to try to take it the easiest way. If we get a ground ball, just try to take it the easiest way.
Easy out. 0-1. Upstairs, 1-1. Yeah, it's definitely a situation where if you don't have to go to first, don't go to first. Don't try to be flashy or anything like that. Take the out, go to the dugout, go back and hit.
Yep.
1-1. Upstairs, great pitch by Callie, and it's now 1-2. I'd almost throw it back in that exact same spot.
Especially ahead in the count.
Goes away on that one. That misses. 2-2. Deuces on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Just misses downstairs. Full count.
Same runners will probably be in motion here.
I think so. I think you can. You still
outs.
got a base open. You don't have to be too cute here.
Got it.
That's exactly what she needed to do. Don't be too cute. Go after.
Great job,
And swing and a miss. And Callie Brown gets out of the 4th inning jam, holding on to that 6-4 advantage. Heading to the top of the 5th. Lady Cats still up 6-4. You're watching Lady Cat Softball on the Exports Network.
Fried pies to satisfy your sweet tooth? That's just the start at Six Pack Snack Shack in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. From deep fried delicacies to funnel cakes with all your favorite toppings, what we're serving up is fresh, made to order every single time. Locally owned and operated, offering anything from sweet treats to lunch specials and fun drinks. Discover new flavors and combos every day. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 6. Find us at 306 1st Street in Lawrenceburg.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to the Exports Network. Corey Rochelle has decided to join us once again.
Well, I wanted to let Kay jump in here and do a couple innings with us, and that's ride to win. Ride to win.
Out of here.
Nope.
Off the fence. Almost got out here, but Callie's going to run the bases like crazy. She's going to have a stand-up triple easily.
Yeah, well hit. Good job, Callie Brown. She came in a big spot right there in the bottom of the 4th, and got us out of a jam there. Elizabeth did a good job, and most of the time Taylor, while Cade jumped in here and got his feet wet with us, and again, we're super excited to have Cade going to be joining us. I got behind the plate right there, and listen, no knock or what on the guy, but listen, he's consistently inconsistent.
Yes.
So he missed 2 balls literally right down the middle.
Yeah.
So, but
we're kind of saying the same thing here. It was kind of, you don't know what you're going to get now.
Yeah.
But
we need to get. We obviously need to get a run here with Callie, but we need another good inning right here.
You're exactly right. And with Callie now being the pitcher, Aubrey Dollar has come in, and she will pinch run or courtesy run there for Callie. But like we were saying about Cade, fantastic job. Nice to have him on board, and hopefully I get to call some ball games with him. That's going to score a run. Elizabeth Hagan sacrifice infield out. And that will bring things to a 7-4 ball game.
Well, that's a big run. We need to, again, hang up. We're at still in the middle part of our order right here. Maybe Tevi will drive one out of here like she did last time she came to the plate.
I'd love to see it. Statham at the plate now with 1 out. First pitch up and away. That misses ball 1.
One thing about this, Charlie's got these kids to where they play hard. They're in there. They're grinding out at bats. They're really. He's done a great job since he took over. I'm super proud of the job he and Nate's done.
Yeah, don't forget about Nate over there. He's definitely a part of this too.
Yeah.
1-1 to Tevi. That was going to be popped, and it's going to be an easy catch out there for the second baseman. As that is Emma Jones over there at second. That will be the second out, and Brentley Gillum.
It was the pitcher that hit the home run from them a while ago, wasn't it?
I believe so. Yes, I believe so.
She smoked that ball.
She's got some pop too.
She did not need any win assist on that one.
She did not. And Gillum's got some pop too. She likely wouldn't need any wind assist if she gets a hold of one.
Yep. I went down the end of the dugout there while Cade was filling in, and Charlie came over and we were talking. And it's the approach right now is literally pretty simple. Just get going and get out front and get it in the air. That's the goal.
That is the goal.
So, but she's got a good changeup. I mean, she's kept us off balance a little bit, and I would also say she's effectively wild.
Yes.
She throws the ball hard. She's rarely has thrown one in the middle of the plate, So.
Yeah. And when she misses, she usually doesn't miss too bad. No, I say that one actually misses pretty bad. Yeah. But the tendency so far has been she hasn't really
been around the plate, but she's not been in the middle.
Yeah.
Which is good. Yep. That's what you want to do. You want to be all around it, but you don't want to ever be in the middle of it.
You're exactly right. Gillum looking at a 3-1 count. That's going to be chopped off her ankle.
Boy, those feel real good, especially in the morning. That'll feel great when her feet hits the floor in the morning.
That and Elizabeth Hagan might have a welt that's up there on the top of the knee.
Quick story while Brinley's walking this one off. As a freshman, Elizabeth, we were playing Loretto, took a line drive back to her and broke her hand.
No.
So, but one thing I'll say about Elizabeth is she is an extremely tough kid.
Yes, she is. There's a diving catch over there by the third baseman. That is J.C. Dillahay over there. And that, even though it didn't get an out, that saved an extra base hit as that one was going screaming down the line.
Yep. You know what I think on that play, Taylor? I think if she doesn't catch it, it's foul.
That's a good point with that, too.
When she called it, she was already foul, but the last time it hit the ground, it was still fair.
She was in fair territory when she caught it.
Well, that doesn't matter. It's the last time where the ball touched the ground before it gets to the bag. When she touched it, it was at that point still fair.
Still fair, yep. So you make a good point there. Good effort, good play over there by the third baseman. As we'll have Annie Lloyd stepping up to the plate. As she fouls that one off, and it's quickly 0-2.
I like Annie's approach. She gets in there, she digs in. You can tell Annie is going to be – she's already a good hitter. She's going to be a really good hitter.
Here's the 0-2.
No.
That's a bad.
No.
That's a bad call.
Not
That's
even
way
close.
outside and
not even close. You can't hit that with a boat paddle.
You cannot whatsoever. So that's going to end things here in the top of the 5th. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Red Hawks will see what they do. They're down 7-4. You're watching Lady Cat Softball on the X Sports Network.
Stone. It's been here a long time. For over 100 years, we've worked with Stone in North Alabama. It's what we know. It's what we do. We build countertops for homes where life happens and monuments that honor lives well lived. We take our time, focusing on the small things most people never notice. From the first cut to the final install, it's done the right way. Because to us, we're only as good as our last job. Green Hill Monuments and Countertops, built with intention, built to last.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to the X Sports Network. Taylor Plott here alongside Corey Rochelle and our producer extraordinaire Kevin Wright. And the bottom of the 5th inning, Lady Cats still holding a 7-4 advantage, as we'll have Leah McCord stepping up to the plate, and behind her will be Brylan Gibson. First pitch from Callie Brown's in there for a strike, and Corey Callie has come in and she inherited not a mess, but she inherited 2 runners, got out of that, and she has looked very good so far.
Yeah, again, Callie's the strength of Callie's pitching is that she spins the ball a lot. So she's got to be in the zone. She doesn't throw, she throws plenty hard, but she doesn't throw, she's not a 63 or 4 kid, but she moves it really well, and she's very deceptive.
Line drive off of the glove of Gillum. Backing her up is Bella Grace Walker, but that throw over to first was not in time. Almost a heck of a play out there by Short.
It looked like that was a rise ball that maybe just didn't climb as much as she wanted to.
And McCord had a good hit on that, so leadoff hitter is on board.
Ooh.
And now the second hitter is on board with the hit by pitch, as that one looked like it got her elbow guard over there.
And I think it got the back of her hand.
Or back of her hand, something.
I did. I think it got the back of her hand, then it got a little bit of the knob. So
just like that, 2 on with nobody out, and Kylie's going to have to get out of another jam here.
We're in a little bit of a pickle here, but
bunt back towards the circle. Callie throws over to first, low, but in time.
Yeah, Bella Grace, or Mouse as I called her, did a good job getting down there and making a play right there. That's a tough play for pitchers.
It is a tough play.
They just they throw every pitch when they're pitching underhanded, and then they got to charge the ball, pick it up, square up, and rip one overhanded. That's not easy to do.
It's not easy, and it's even not easy on baseball. I mean, coming from a pitcher's perspective myself, it is very hard because you're throwing at pitches. That's not going to be catchable. I might not be throwing 100% effort, but I'm throwing about 90 to 95% effort. And all of a sudden I got a ball that's come back to me, and I don't need to just absolutely throw a missile over to the first, and I take a little bit off of it, and next thing I know, I throw it into the dugout.
The coach in me would tell you to throw the missile to first because that's when you're most accurate. Yeah, so
But you get in trouble when you start having I don't need to throw it too hard, and all of a sudden you lob it over the first baseman.
My theory is throw it hard. If they don't catch it, they're just forced to eat it.
Here's the 0-1. Up and away, 1-1. Infield playing in, anticipating the bunt. This is number 25, Emma Jones, as we get towards the bottom of the lineup here for the Red Hawks.
Well, the goal here is to just allow one. If you get out of it with none, that's great. But the goal is to just allow one.
That one's down and away, 2-on-1.
I just don't. I mean, again, we're sitting here on the side, and I'm not looking at Kevin's screen. That's basically got us straight ahead. But But I just don't think we're getting the same thing. That's a good pitch, good rise ball.
That one swung on a miss, 2-2. Yeah, there's definitely inconsistencies going on.
But
with
listen, they're human. Again, you know, I
wish you kind of had ABS here.
Yeah. I don't think TWSAA can afford the ABS system.
Let's see what's really going on. That pitch.
But it is frustrating. I've been there. It is frustrating when you feel like that in the top half of your inning, you're not getting the same as the ones in the bottom half.
You're exactly right. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
It's a great pitch. The rise ball is so effective against a kid who wants to slap. It's the best pitch you can throw against them.
You're exactly right. And Callie's now had 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th.
Now we just got to find a way to get out of this with none.
2 runners in scoring position. Callie looking to get out of a jam. Swing and a miss. Strike
Another
1.
rise. She's got a good feel for it right now.
She does. This is Kylie Melton who is at the plate for Creekwood. And just like you said, it'd be absolutely fantastic to get out of this inning with 0 upstairs, 1-1.
And that was smart. Go right back to it. She chased it the first time. Go right back to it.
I'd go to it again.
Let's go, Cal.
Let's see what she does here with the 1-1. Upstairs didn't bite, 2-1.
Ooh,
in there, 2-2.
That's a great pitch. Down and in on the knees. That's a hard pitch to hit.
Yep.
Especially, it's not a hard pitch to hit, but after you've seen 3 straight rise balls and you change your eye level, it's a hard pitch to hit.
It is. That one's popped, but out of play.
It's got a chance.
Actually does have a chance. I thought it was going to be hitting the press box over there, but Statham had an opportunity. So Callie Brown still 1 pitch away from getting out of this 5th inning jam unscathed. Here's the 2-2. That's going to be inside. That'll bring the count full.
Throws a screwball. Callie's pretty much a 3-pitch pitcher. She throws a curveball, rise ball, screwball.
3-2.
There you
Swing
go.
foul back. Good challenge.
Yeah.
Melton's hanging.
Yeah. I mean, you got a base open, you know. I mean,
it's not the worst thing in the world.
You don't have to give in.
Yep.
You know, you don't necessarily have to give in, but at the same time, you want to force her to swing the bat. There it is.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Callie Brown gets out of the jam after allowing the first 2 batters on base. And she gets out of it unscathed. 7-4 is still your scores. We head towards the top half of the 6th inning. You're watching Lady Cat Softball here on the X Sports Network.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to the X Sports Network, top of the 6th. Lady Cats coming up looking for more score updates. First off, on the opposite side of this regional bracket, Liberty and Springfield, they are still tied at 0 going into the latter half of that game. And for LCHS, boys baseball, bottom of the third, and they're up. What did I see the score? 5-3.
That's
Is
right.
what it was. 5-3.
5-3.
Lawrence County Wildcats are up in that one as they're in Sub-State.
And there's in the Sub-State. I love how they changed the Sub-State games. Now it's a 2 out of 3 series.
Yeah.
So I love the fact that they did that.
I was actually having a conversation with our Michael Marks in the office today. Obviously, I'm from the Alabama perspective, and the way that they do.
We don't care about that.
I don't care about that one.
Yeah.
The way that they. Well, I'm going to tell you anyway.
Yeah.
The way that they do the area tournament and the state tournament, everything's a 3-game series. Everything's 3-game. There's no winner go home.
Well, on the baseball
situation.
side of things, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because if it's a single game and you have one ace,
Yeah.
he can get you there.
He can.
But
Yep.
in a 2 out of 3 series, then you're going to test the depth of your pitching,
You
which
are.
is what it takes in the state tournament. You have to have a lot of pitching.
You do.
So, and in softball, you're going to see the same kids because of the way they can pitch every day.
Right.
So a 1-game series makes sense.
It does.
Carly Van Pelt hanging in here with a good at bat, seeing some extra pitches after getting behind early. We need to get a lead off on right here.
Love to see it. And she does.
She does. Good.
As that one, on that instance, was called a ball. But then you flip the coin on the next one, it's going to be called a strike.
Yeah. Callie got the same pitch a while ago.
She did.
On that down and in pitch.
Yep.
So I don't know.
It is what it is. And right now all I can say is the Lady Cats have a lead, and we're happy right now.
Yeah, maybe he's flipping a coin in his pocket.
He might be. Who knows? So Audrey Level coming up to the plate now with nobody out.
Audrey's due.
Bunt shown, taken back, but that's going to be in there for a strike. Throw down.
Good.
Would have been in time if it wasn't thrown into the dirt.
Come on, Lovell. Big spot. We need this run. No, you get a runner on second base with nobody out, you expect them to score.
You do. And if you don't, you're probably going to be running laps after the game.
Well, sometimes early in the game, it's okay to not play for one.
Yeah.
You get a runner on, you think, hey, we can have a big inning right here, but we're in the 6th and we have a 3-run lead.
Yep.
It's okay to play for one.
It is.
So,
any run at this point is good insurance.
Yeah, that's right.
Level looking at a 1-1 count.
Good.
That one's up and away, 2-1.
That's a good take. Good take by Audrey.
Working on deck is Hadley Patterson. 2-1 is inside, called 2-2.
That's close to the same pitch.
Totally flip a coin.
Yeah.
Next one's going to be a ball.
Yeah.
Here's a 2-2. Change up.
Oof.
That just misses upstairs.
Oof.
3-2.
Oof. Wow.
That was a close one too.
It is close. And again, hey, listen, she throws hard enough that change up, it's you can be fooled by it. No.
As that one is called a strike, and looks like he is also calling
I don't know
interference.
What he's doing. He don't know what he's doing.
And he's going to ask. And there's a chance that there could be interference called on Lovell.
While they're debating this, Liberty Creek has taken the lead in the top of the 7th, 3-0 lead on the other side. They don't have a clue what they're talking about right here.
They're talking about dinner plans after this. That's what they're doing.
Yeah. So.
And so that's what they were calling. So when Lovell was backing away, the runner who was over there at second base, which was Statham, she is called out because Lovell, when the catcher was throwing, hit Lovell on her way out.
Well, the quirky thing is it hit her bat.
It did. Now, the question I have was she really in the line, or was she in the batter's box?
Well, to me, what makes it a tough decision, and again, I mean, I don't know every rule, but I ain't sitting here and acting like I do, but she was out.
She was out. She was making her way back to the dugout.
Making her way back to the dugout. What's she supposed to do? Stay in there?
Yeah.
So I can understand it being an automatic. If it was strike 2,
yeah,
you know, when she steps out and is in the way, sure, automatically out. But she's out.
So, again, unsure what all the rule really states. I know that if you're in the line of the throw, that would be interference. But the question, I'm with you. With you just struck out. Now you're making your way back to the dugout.
Right.
And she's making her way back to the dugout the way that she always walks back to the dugout.
Yeah. Again, the argument, the whole argument is that, number one, if it's not the third strike, is she in the box or out of the box?
Right.
So at that point, that's your determining
That's
factor.
your determination.
But she's coming out of the box because she's out.
Yeah.
So that's a tough break for the Lady Cats.
It is. So there will be no base runners here with 2 outs as Bella Grace Walker steps to the plate. Hadley was on deck, and Bella Grace grabbed the bat and is going to hit in her spot.
Well, I think the decision there was made because if Hadley comes in again for Bella Grace is burnt.
She is burnt by that point, yes.
Right. So if there's still only 1 out, then you're okay because you want to put Hadley in to swing the bat for her.
Yeah.
But now, with there being 2 outs, you still want Bella Grace in the game to play defense.
Yes.
So
you're exactly right. And Bella Grace is ahead 3-0. And on deck, and I know is going to be itching for scoring some more runs, is Lily Lloyd. 3-0 in there, 3-1.
I wish I knew the answer to that question now.
Yeah, it's chopped at the plate, 3-2. The only thing that I can gather is I do know that if you are in the throwing line of whether it's the catcher or first whoever it is, and you are in their line that they are guaranteed to have for a throw, and it hits you, that is interference. Now, as the other aspect is that's called strike 3, we'll have to continue that talk maybe in the next inning, but I will say the other aspect would be, like you mentioned, is there anything to do with the batter's box?
Right.
And so that's the ultimate question that I have. But Lady Cats score none in that inning. They still lead 6-4. We head to the bottom half of the 6th. Red Hawks of Creekwood coming up next on the X Sports Network.
Right in the heart of the downtown square in Lawrenceburg stands a true local treasure. Holland's Drugstore, the oldest business on the square. Holland's is a name you have trusted since the 1960s. Expert pharmacists Richard and Brooke are proud to offer personalized care, including compounding, while providing you fast and friendly service. They accept most insurance plans so you can get what you need without a hassle. And while you're here, don't forget to explore the gift shop filled with local novelties, willow tree, seasonal home decor, and so much more. Holland's Drugstore. Local and lasting.
This is the X Sports Network.
Bottom of the 6th here on the X Sports Network. Lady Cats. This is Region 6, I believe. Is that correct?
I think it's I think we're Region 4.
Or is it Region 4? Region 4.
6?
It is Region 6.
Sorry.
I thought I read it correctly.
So Kevin had to correct us, but we were Region 4 for many
long time.
years. Yeah.
It's a Region 6 championship game. Both teams, obviously, this is not a win-or-go-home situation, season done, but this is a win, and you host the sub-state round.
Which is extremely important to get
very
to play,
much so, because
get to play that game at home.
Because that is a one-and-done situation. Callie Brown still in the pitcher's circle. She's done a good job. Had some jams. She inherited 2 runners when she came in relief of Hagan, and last inning she walked the lead off and then hit the second batter. This one's popped up. Annie Lloyd's underneath it and has it for the first out.
Good
so
job.
Callie Brown's done a good job.
Good job by Annie by coming in and taking charge and making that play instead of – listen, Callie's an athlete and pitchers are athletes, but you want your third baseman or your first baseman to come in and make that play.
it really does make me feel very much appreciated that you consider us athletes.
Right. Right.
That pitch misses again for a ball, and that is just one of those other questionable pitches.
As the natives get a little restless on that ball call.
The natives are starting to try to rebel a little bit.
Yeah.
That one's in there for a strike, and you get a cheer from the Lady Cat side of things. Here's a 1-1. That one's in there, 1-2. This is J.C. Dillahay up at the plate for the Red Hawks.
Callie works back ahead with an inside curveball.
Just noticed the wind has started to die down. Still a little bit of a breeze out there, but the flags out in center field aren't blowing like they used to.
And it's getting chilly. You didn't tell me, Mr. Weatherman, that we needed some sleeves or some pants, but I can notice you got your pants on.
I made sure to put my pants on. I wore shorts to the office.
I'm in short sleeve shirt and shorts.
I made sure to grab some pants. That one smacked out towards left field. Underneath it is Carla Van Pelt.
Yep. Carly Van Pelt read that one right off the bat. Yep, like you said, Taylor, that wind died down. The flags are just sitting just dead still.
Yeah, they're dead still, and ball's not jumping as much as used to. You look at the trees, and you still feel the wind on our skin right here, but looks like there's a little bit of
the great thing is that when the wind was blowing out, we took advantage of it.
We did, definitely.
It may not seem like a big thing, but early in the game when we were
big.
squaring the ball up and get it up in that wind, 6 of our 7 runs have come off the home run.
Yes. That one just misses.
This
is Emma McInverna. She has a 1-1.
I'm trying to look over here on our screen and catch where that pitch was, but, man, that pitch looked good.
Here's a 1-1. Swung on, driven out towards center field, but underneath it is Lily Lloyd, and that is
had
going
it
to
read perfectly.
end things here in the bottom of the 6th. We head to the top of the 7th. Lady Cats still maintaining that 7-4 lead as we are rounding out this this regional championship game. Lady Cats coming up next on the X-Sports Network.
Hi, welcome to this week's Mars Hill Minute. I'm excited about today. I was just outside, the beautiful spring weather, the sunshine, seeing the flowers bloom. Just reminds us all that we're coming out of that season of dark, short days, cold days into bright sunshine and warmth. Kind of makes us all feel like we need a do-over, don't we? Kind of gets a chance to start afresh, start anew. What I love about that is it's what Jesus offers each and every one of us. A chance to come unto Him, bring everything that weighs us down, bring all the sin that weighs us down, and come and follow Him and get a do-over, start anew. He makes all things new. So I would like to encourage you today, step outside, enjoy the spring weather, and then let it remind you of what Christ offers through His blood, a new opportunity, a do-over in Him. I'd love to invite you to join us at Mars Hill Baptist Church. We'd love to tell you more about this wonderful Savior who offers you a brand new start. God bless you. Hope you have a great week.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to the X-Sports Network. We are in the last inning here up at Creekwood High School, home of the Red Hawks. 7-4. Lady Cats are in full advantage as we begin this top of the 7th, and we begin with the top of the lineup. Lily Lloyd coming up next, followed by Callie Brown and Elizabeth Hagan.
Any runs we can get right here, Taylor, will be big.
Can't have enough insurance. Bunt back towards the mound. Mikey Avarna throw to first, not in time.
Safe. Speed kills right there. Bunt the ball right back to the pitcher, and listen, I mean, it was bunted back pretty hard. She caught it right there, I mean, within a step or two, and Lily's speed just beat it out. That's a good.
That should have, honestly, if you're a pitcher, you need to know that she's speedy, and you did have an opportunity to throw her out. Now, it would have been a close call over there at first, but I think you would have gotten her by like a step, step and a half.
Listen, she played the ball. She was in no hurry, when to play. But again, you got to know that Lily's fast. You got to know
she's fast.
Yeah.
She's
already stolen 2 bases.
Yeah. So this brings up Callie Brown, 0-1.
Callie just missed a home run. She just missed a home run in her last at bat off middle of the fence out there. So
ended up getting a stand-up triple.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this, of the well-hit balls of the night, that was the first one that did not go over the fence.
Yeah. Just because it wasn't high enough.
Yeah, exactly, just because it didn't have a good launch angle with it.
Callie's been on this kid the whole time.
She has. Here's a 2-1 pitch. Lily makes her way down to second, and she'll be in there easy.
It's her third bag of the day. I'll be honest with you. I hope she's looking for an opportunity to get her fourth. We need to get her to third base with less than 2 outs.
Here's a 3-1. Down the dirt, Lily will get down to third base easily, and Callie works a walk. And just like that, mentioned insurance runs. Lady Cats are in business here. And we'll have Bree Dollar making her way to first base, courtesy running for Callie Brown.
Bree's older sister played for me, Maddie. Really, really good player. I loved coaching Maddie. She was fast.
She was fast. I was fortunate to see her play last year.
Yeah.
And she's fast, really good softball player.
And Bree's the same way. Bree's extremely fast.
And she'll take off there, and that's going to be defensive indifference from the catcher's perspective. She just says, "Up, just take the base."
So now these 2 runs. We need to get these 2 runs in for sure. Runner on second and third, less than 2 outs. We need to get these in, and we got the right part of our lineup up.
How about another 3-run shot by Hagan? That would be nice. Not going to be able to do it with that pitch. That floats up and away for a ball. Any insurance is good insurance. Would love to score 1, but in this case, would love to score more than 1, and there's a chance that that can happen. That does catch the outside corner, according to the umpires. 1-2.
I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
I think that one caught the plate.
Yeah.
1-2. That one did not catch the plate. That is way outside.
Just a bit outside.
Just a bit outside.
He needs to battle right here. A 42 hopper to second would be the ideal thing. Good job of fighting off that change.
Way to. She thought about it and then recognized, nope, that's going to be slow, and stopped her swing, adjusted, and was able to fight it off. Here's a 2-2. Swung on, popped up.
Ooh, that's got a chance.
That's out in almost no man's land, but handled by the shortstop in shallow left field, so that's the first out.
Just hung up in the air long enough.
So Hagan becomes first out here in the top of the 7th, and that will bring up Tevi Statham, first baseman for Lawrence County. She'll have an opportunity to drive in 2 here with a single.
Tevi, do a job, Tevi.
Just need to find a way to get those runs across. First pitch, bunt shown,
Yeah,
bunted,
it is.
great bunt.
Uh-oh.
Back up
Down.
to the
Safe.
plate,
Safe.
throwing it home, safe is a call. Big aggressiveness there by Lily Lloyd coming home and forcing the issue, and it pays off. And it's now 8-4.
The way she reacted, it looked like it wasn't necessarily a suicide squeeze.
Yeah.
She was a little bit delayed, but again, Lily with her speed, she can. So Kevin's just giving us an update here. If the Lady Cats can hang on, they would be hosting Springfield. If it were to go not our way the rest of the way, we'd have to travel to Liberty Creek.
Yep.
But sitting here with an 8-4 lead, it looks like if we can do our job, Taylor, and get 3 more outs, we'll be hosting Springfield on Friday night.
Or Saturday, depending on how things play out.
That's
because
exactly.
of the
or Saturday.
Graduation.
Sorry. Yeah. That's right.
I know that discussion was had earlier. I think that it would have to be discussed with the opposing team to just make sure they're on board with it, which I would imagine that they would probably be okay with it. I think most places would be.
Right. This time of year, spring sports, you get to the postseason like we are, graduation starts happening. I think most schools are.
We'll be
are
okay
good
with
that.
saying
Be
we'll
okay
come
with
down
that.
on Saturday.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or even even maybe play the game early.
Or play the game early, just depending on what all is going on. Owen pitched to Brantley Gillum. That pitch misses
Down.
upstairs,
Safe.
and that's going to be safe for Aubrey Dollar.
Good job, Aubrey.
That's another insurance run there for the Lady Cats as that pitch got away from the catcher, Addison Ham, and now is a 9-4 advantage for Lawrence County.
With one standing on third base. Every run we can pile on just breaks their spirit that much more.
Here's a 1-1 pitch. Change up in there, strike 2.
That was a good pitch.
That was a really good pitch.
She kept that change up down.
Yep.
And I think even Brindley recognized it. She just realized I only have one strike.
Yeah,
I'm not
going to want to chase.
That's
I'm going
right.
to top that one, chop it to the
Yep.
pitcher or whatnot. Have another pitch. That one's down the dirt, 2-2.
I don't know this kid. She transferred in from Tullahoma last year, and I've never met this kid, but she's a good ball player.
She is. That's going to be swung on, fouled over to his dugout.
And
We'll
after
do it again.
talking with Charlie and Nate, I think she brings a ton of energy to the dugout.
That's definitely something that I've seen with some of the games that I've done this year. She definitely has
You need some of those players.
good energy. Yes, you do. Here's a 2-2. Down to dirt, full count. And wind starts to blow a little bit. Here's full count outside, and it's a walk. So Gillum makes her way to first.
I believe we got the benefit of one right there.
I think we did.
Again, we kind of got a bad angle, but it looked like it may have caught
Well, you know what they say, Corey? Miracles do happen
They do.
sometimes.
That's
They're a
a-
rarity, but they do happen.
Right.
Holy cow.
We've got a
Look at that
We've got
update.
an update. Lawrence County High School baseball. The Wildcats have stretched that lead out to 12-3. So got a good start. I think it was in the fourth, as Kevin just showed us that.
I qualify that as a really good start.
That's a good start. Man, I love watching our kids play baseball. Our baseball team play. They're so
That's a
much
special
fun.
group.
They're young. They play with a lot of energy. They got a good baseball IQ. That was a suicide right there because Annie, she did all she could do. I mean, when they're coming, you don't have a choice. You've got to put
gotta
the bat
make
on the ball.
contact.
That's exactly right. You have to protect that kid. Now, if you're Creekwood with a left-handed hitter and you're trying to squeeze, obviously the pitch is you see them square, you throw the thing outside.
Yep.
Give your catcher a chance. So, but nobody hurt on that. Still got one out, two runners in score position.
1-2,
Rope.
swung on, smacked out towards center. Diving catch is caught. Or diving catch attempt, I should say, is handled. Ball gets away, thrown home, is safe, and that's going to be another run. Wow.
I think the catcher had plenty of time to swap back and tag her. She just
didn't
stood
do
there.
that.
But part of
Good
the problem
heads-up
was,
base running.
Yes, it was. It was good. To be fair, it was a bad job of base running because she should have stayed on the base until that ball was caught to see it down. But at the same time, she had a great read and took off and scored.
She made up for it.
Yep, she sure did. She didn't give up on the play, which is what you want to do, or you don't want to do.
Yes, exactly.
You do not ever want to give up on the play.
So there is 2 outs, as that was a good catch out there in center field. This will bring up Carly Van Pelt for a pitch to hers in there for a strike.
Wow. He called that a strike.
I think at this point he's just wanting to get the game over with and go hit the house.
I mean, the catcher nearly fell down, reaching inside.
Here's the 0-1. Swung on, foul back, 0-2.
That's a good cut. Good thing is the Lady Cats have put up 3 more, stretch this lead out to 6 going into the bottom of the 7th.
They have done exactly what they needed to do here in the top of the 7th. Here's the 0-2. Outside, 1-2, as that coin flip was in favor of a ball on that one.
Yeah. I hope he didn't have to flip a coin on that one.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's a good changeup there by the pitcher. Catcher tags Van Pelt, and that will send us to the bottom of the 7. Lady Cats 3 outs away from being regional champs and heading on to Sub-State and hosting a game most likely on Saturday. Final call for the Red Hawks. We'll see what they can do. You're watching Lady Cat Softball on the X Sports Network.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
Are you looking for quality meat and local goods you can trust? Visit Piney Branch Meats and Mercantile at 100 J.R. Story Way in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We offer homegrown, local beef, pork, and eggs, along with a full mercantile stocked with Tennessee-made products. Whether you're planning a cookout or filling the freezer, you'll find honest quality and friendly service at Piney Branch Meats and Mercantile.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 7th. Last call here for the Red Hawks. Lady Cats 3 outs away from claiming 2026 Regional 6 champions of 2026. Due up in the lineup for the Creekwood Red Hawks. 5, 6, 7 due up. McClanahan, McCord, and Gibson. Callie Brown looking at a 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled back. That caught Tori Hurd's helmet, but she's okay.
Callie got her right where she wants her now. I mean, seriously, as tall as this girl is, if she could start that rise ball out about the belt and climb that thing up, she's got no chance.
Swung on. That's going to get it down in front of Van Pelt out there in left field. So leadoff hitter is on for the Red Hawks. So they're not wanting to go down without a fight, which can be expected. And that will bring up number 24, Aaliyah McCord, as her head coach calls her over and gives her a word of encouragement.
Taylor, is there a chance of snow tonight?
Wow. Maybe for you.
Man, I'm about to freeze to death sitting here. Kevin should have brought us a heater. He brought his fan. Now he's going to turn his fan toward me and turn it.
Well, you know what they say, Corey. Either be smart and wear some pants or man up over there.
I understand. I understand.
Let's go, roll it up.
Blood thinner I have to take does not help me.
Yeah, I bet that does kind of change things up. That pitch misses downstairs to McCord. My granddad was on blood thinners for a long period of time. That was one of the things that he said he really had to get used to because he had thick skin and was always kind of warm-natured and everything. And he said he started taking those. He's like, man, I'd be freezing if it was 73 degrees in the house. Oh, look at this. Somebody's gracious enough to come give you a jacket.
Hey, the funny thing is I ain't going to turn it down.
Here's a 1-1 to McCord. That was missing upstairs, 2-1.
Crystal Hagan is graceful enough to give me a little bit of cover here. Callie needs to lock in.
Would you like some hot chocolate while you're at it, too?
I would
eat
drink
some of
it
that?
if I had it.
Swung on, popped up. Underneath it is Annie Lloyd, and she gathers it over there in foul territory for the first out.
Sometimes the first out can be hard to get when you're in this situation, so that's good for Callie to get that first out and maybe get settled down.
Oh, very much
Because even
so.
with a 6-run lead, you can go out there and you can, you think, hey, I just go out here and just throw it around, and you're not locked in.
Right, and next thing you know, you've got bases loaded
That's
potentially,
exactly
and now
right.
you're in trouble.
That's right. So that one out right there may get her locked back in, and Let's get 2 quick ones right here.
That pitch right there to Gibson, I think, shows that she is locked back in. That was right down the middle.
Yep.
And now she's quickly ahead 0-2 to Brylan Gibson.
We're 4 strikes away, Taylor, from a Friday night sub-state game at Jim Chance Field.
I like the sound of that. Coming back home. Regional champs. 0-2. Swing and a miss.
Well done,
Strike
Callie.
3. Lady Cats 1 out away from going home and having a sub-state home game. And the Red Hawks, they are 1 out away from having to travel. And they would be traveling to, I believe that is, I looked it up earlier. They're going up towards the northeast of Nashville. It's Gallatin, I think is what it is. Gallatin, Tennessee is where Liberty's located.
Callie's fixing to finish this off, and we're about to be sub-state bound at home.
That pitch way upstairs gets past Hurd. That will allow the runner at first to move down to second. That is a courtesy runner over there, and I believe that is number 2, Racy Gibson. So 1-1 count to Addison Ham. Last chance for the Red Hawks. Callie misses upstairs again, 2-1. You got big run advantage, just go after. Let your defense work, throw a strike in there. Well, let's head home. Here's a 2-1.
Yeah.
There is that strike, 2-2.
Yeah, that's it. 1 strike away for these Lady Cats. As the Lady Cat faithful gets on their feet and gets
I have to do it all over again. Ham is hanging tough there.
Callie has came in and done an outstanding job. She
Yes,
has
she
not
has.
give up a single run.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th pitch. Swung on and fouled again.
This young lady did a good job fighting that ball off.
That was an emergency hack to just try to stay alive and
Well, that was a
hope
good
for the
rise.
best.
That was a good rise ball. She started that ball in the zone.
Mhm.
It was climbed out of the zone. When you got 2 strikes, you know, when it's not a full count, when you got a pitch to play with, that's the way you want to throw it.
You do. So we'll do it all over again. Here's a 2-strike pitch. Swung fouled. I think might be an opportunity to throw something down and away, see if she can chase. Like you said, you got a pitch to work with. You got a big lead. Walking this batter wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. See if you can make her chase here. Callie's got her pitch selection. Here's a 2-2 again. Swung foul.
Fouled off again. She's hanging in there tough.
She
but
is.
I think Callie's doing the right thing. She's staying in the zone, putting the pressure on.
Forcing the issue.
Yes, put it in the kid's hand with the bat. So I hope she stays right there.
Lady Cat faithful on their feet. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, popped up. That's going to be a tough play over there. That's no man's land. Throw to first is not in time. And Ham is able to find a dead area over there between third and short. And the game will continue here as we'll have number 25, Emma Jones, the lefty, coming up to the plate. That's just one you just got to tip your hat. Hey, you hit in the perfect spot.
That's exactly right.
Let's
Get jammed, and
get
it just finds a spot.
Yep. First pitch to Jones. Down and away, 1-0.
I don't foresee them sending this kid to second, but if she does, I hope Tori throws her out.
I definitely think there's a chance Red Hawks wanting to force the issue.
It wouldn't be very smart, Taylor. You're down by 6. You know, making the third out, trying to get a runner.
A run that doesn't even matter really at that point.
Does not matter. Yeah. Again, I don't see them doing it, but I've seen crazier things.
Like strikes being called about a foot outside.
Yeah. That's exactly. That's exactly.
So Callie has worked things back to a 1-1 count. 1-2 count.
Come on, Callie.
I believe is what the umpire said.
Finish this off
Here's the
right
pitch.
here.
Down and away, 2-2. I guess that ball wasn't good enough for the umpire.
Yeah, he don't like it.
He doesn't like it. All right, it is 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
Yep.
Down and away, 3-2. Runner does go. They kind of thought that was the third ball, or at least Jones did, but she will have a 3-2 count to work with. So runner advances to second there,
just
which is fine.
Just because everybody doesn't know what the count is doesn't mean the ball's not live.
Exactly. Here's a full count.
There it is.
Swung on, flared down the left field line. That's going to go foul.
We'll do it again. 1 strike away.
Bottom of the 7th. 2 outs. 3-2 pitch from Callie. Here it is. Swung on, line drive, and that's going to be almost handled out there. Out there by short. That is Brinley Gillum. That kind of just popped out of her glove. And the game will continue. Run does score. It makes it a 10-5 ball game.
Let's go right here.
That did kind of look like it got on her pretty quick.
Yeah.
But I would love to be able to end it right there.
I was just about to say, I would have liked to have seen, and maybe he'll go back and listen, I'd like to have seen Charlie call timeout, go out right there in that moment and said, hey, Callie, take a deep breath.
Yep.
We're fine. Pound the zone.
Make them earn it.
Yep. Get us out of this inning.
0-1 smacked out there towards center field. Underneath
Lily's
it is Lily Lloyd. She's got it. And your 2026 Lady Cats are Regional 6 champions, and they will host most likely on Saturday, depending on how the discussions go with Springfield, but they will host Springfield for a shot at heading to Murfreesboro for the state championship, the state championships, I should say.
Yep. Well, the girls played a great game today. Early in the game, we talked about it, the wind blowing. The wind was blowing hard out. We took advantage of it. Yep. We hit some balls hard, got them in the air. The first 6 runs we scored were all from a home run. They kept fighting, scratched out a few more in the top of the 7th, which was very important because it would have been a 2-run game at that point. So, but they hung in there and they did well, and we're super proud of them. And congratulations to Charlie and Nate and all the girls. And we would ask that if you, whatever day it is, Friday or Saturday or whatnot, make your way to Jim Chance Field and support the Lady Cats. And let's get these girls to the state tournament.
Let's hope so. We'll love to be able to see them make their first trip ever to the state tournament over there in Murfreesboro. And obviously, seems like on the boys' side, they're handling business over at home right now in sub-state, and they are having a chance to punch their ticket to Murfreesboro as well. So hopefully by the time we get into next week, we got both boys and girls heading to Murfreesboro and for a chance at a state title.
For a Lawrence County High School alum, that would be absolutely awesome.
That would be fantastic. Well, we'll see you next time. Again, looks like it would be Saturday or Friday night. We'll make sure that we send that information along. Just depends on how the coaches want to resolve things, but we'll tell you exactly when that game time is. And just like Corey said, if you're in town, make your way to Jim Chance Field, cheer on your Lady Cats, whether it's Friday or Saturday. For Corey Rochelle and our producer extraordinaire, Kevin Wright, I'm Taylor Plott. Thanks for joining us here. Lady Cats regional champions 10-5 against the Creekwood Redhawks. We'll see you next time here on the X Sports Network. For more.
This is the X Sports Network.